Business customers can pay their outstanding invoices online using the debit or credit card directly from a Asana web store. Paying invoices online saves time and decreases the likelihood of human error by your accountant. This is Asana Demo Store. I'm logged into the web store with a B2B customer account. I will add some product to the shopping cart and proceed to checkout. I will select the shipping address, delivery method, and place my order. As you can see, the order has been successfully placed. Now I can go to Microsoft Dynamics GP and find this order. So here is my order, and now I will create the invoice from it. The invoice has been successfully created and I can post it. After the accountant has posted the invoice in Microsoft Dynamics GP, the customer can see it in the web store. I will go to the My Account page in the Asana web store and open my invoices history. So here is the invoice that I have just created and posted. As you can see, it is not paid. There is the outstanding invoice amount. As a B2B customer, I can pay my invoice online through a payment service provider directly from the web store. Moreover, if a customer has several outstanding invoices, he or she can pay them all at once. So, I will pay this invoice using my test credit card. I have successfully paid it, and I will go back to the list of my invoices. As you can see, my invoice is paid and there is no outstanding amount. Well, this is how business customers can pay their outstanding invoices from the Asana web store. But what happens in Microsoft Dynamics GP when a customer pays an invoice? When an accountant creates and posts an invoice from a sales order in Microsoft Dynamics GP, the record in the cash receipt will be created for the customer. You can find cash receipts in the sales transactions. All invoice payments from the Asana web store are automatically recorded into the cash receipt of the customer. This requires setting up payment badge, cash receipt type, and checkbook. The payment badge ID and the cash receipt type that are used for the customer's cash receipt are taken from the web store settings in GP. The checkbook is taken from the currency settings of the Asana add-on in GP. I will show you these settings later. When the customer pays the invoice, the amount the customer pays will be automatically replied, the invoice of the customer will be marked with the checkbox here, and the invoice payment transaction will be automatically posted. But whether to post invoice payment transactions automatically depends on the web store setup. You can also leave them unposted for the accountant to do this manually. So, this is briefly how invoice payment transactions are processed in Microsoft Dynamics GP. And now let's see what you need to set up to make it all work. This is Asana Admin. I will go to Setup, Ordering and Checkout. On the Ordering tab, you can enable and disable online invoice payments for B2B customers. Enable online invoice payments with automatic payment journal creation. If you enable with manual payment journal creation, the payment amount will not apply to the customer's invoice when it is paid from the Asana web store. The status of the invoice in the Asana web store will be in progress until the accountant manually applies the amount to the invoice in the cash receipt and mark it as paid. If you allow your business customers to pay their invoices online from the Asana web store, then the option Online Order Payments for B2B customers must be set to full amount paid on account. This will disable online payments for sales orders during checkout to avoid the situation when a customer can pay twice for the sales order and then for its invoice. And now let's see what you need to set up in Microsoft Dynamics GP. I will click Sana Commerce in the main menu and open the settings of my web store. In the Sana Webshop Maintenance window, here you can see Payment Configuration settings. You must set up these settings to allow your business customer to pay their outstanding invoices in the Sana Web Store. Select the checkbox Post Cash Receipts automatically if you want cash receipts to be posted automatically in Microsoft Dynamics GP when customers pay their invoices. Otherwise, the accountant will need to post them manually. Select the Payment Batch ID for your web store. It is used to group invoice payment transactions of the customers coming from the Sana Web Store. If you don't have the appropriate payment batch, you can go to Sales, Transactions, Receivable Batches and create it. The origin of the receivable batch must be cash receipts entry. Then select the cash receipt type for your web store. This is the payment type, so the payment batch and the cash receipt type set in your web store settings are used for the cash receipts of your business customers who pay their outstanding invoice online from the Sana web store. And also the checkbook. You can set it up in the Currency Setup window in the Sana Commerce module. You must select a checkbook for each currency that is used in your web store. Checkbooks are used to keep payment records and track all invoice payment transactions of your customers that you can reconcile with your bank statements. A checkbook stores cash and bank account information. If you don't have the appropriate checkbook, you can go to Financial, Cards, Financial, Checkbook and create it. Make sure that the checkbook is active. Well, this is briefly about the settings that you must set up to allow your business customers to pay their outstanding invoices online and post the payment transactions in Microsoft Dynamics GP. You can read more detailed information about invoice payments on the Sana Help site.